Well, hello, everybody out there.
Hi, guys.
Welcome to or back to the Cookout Chronicles podcast.
It is your favorite cousins on your mother's side. I am Zaria.
And as always, I'm Lamont, and welcome to another one. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Cookout.
I hate it.
What? You didn't like that? Welcome back. Welcome back.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So I've been watching too much white reality TV.
Oh my
But
gosh.
we're here. What'd you
here.
say last week?
We're here.
We're queer. We are. We're here. We're queer.
We're queer.
I hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome
That was a
back.
crazy little intro there.
Sorry, guys.
It's all right. It's all right. Y'all know what y'all getting into coming to the cookout
We
on this
cousins.
fine day. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The weather is nice. I'm de-thawing once again. But yeah, before we get into all the mess this week, I keep clapping. I'm really aggressive. We're like, no, we're toddlers. We're over here like clapping and stuff.
We got the jitters.
Guys, I've had a day. I've had a week. We'll get into all of it. But before we do, make sure to keep up with us on our socials. We are at Cookout Chronicles Pod on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. We do have a link tree in our bios.
We do.
And there is a submission form. Oh, wow. That's an old grandpa call.
Yeah, we gonna get it together. Use the link.
Use the link.
Jeez,
Let us
use the
know
link.
what you want us to hear, what us to talk about, and we will highly consider talking about on the pod. And we
sure
also
will.
do have an email. It is cookoutchroniclespod@gmail.com if you want to get in touch with us professionally.
Yes.
Boom, mic drop. All right, I'm winded.
Because you were talking like this.
I had like 3 different personalities
You
just then.
did.
Yeah. But what's going on, Z? How you been, girl? How's your week been? Let's get into all the things.
Honestly, I'm tired this week. I'm not gonna lie. I literally was late over here because I was knocked the heck out.
Yeah.
The only thing that woke me up was I had my AirPod in and she was announcing every single thing, and I was like, "What is that?
Oh my
What
gosh.
is that?"
Alamonte has to
Yes, literally. That's what she called. Alamonte says.
You can on Siri, you can change like how she pronunciates like names. And
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
I need a tutorial. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. TikTok, girl. Google's very free. That was spicy. I'm sorry. That was like. I didn't say that to be like, I don't want to show you. I'm saying it's easy and you can find it and
perfectly fine. Alamonte. Don't worry about it.
No,
No,
I
it's
didn't mean
fine.
that. I'm sorry.
Did I?
Hold my hand. No, hold my hand.
No, you get a finger.
Oh my gosh. Oh well. Anyway. No, it's been a week. It has been a week. So what have you been up to? Like this same old. Because you know I have a list.
I'm prepping.
You know
my taxes finally hit, so I've really been prepping.
I know that's right. That's
yes,
right.
Finishing out my preparations for the trip.
Mm-hmm. Yes, we just checked in for our trip last night, guys.
We are less than 2 weeks away.
Yes, girl.
Oh my, y'all!
No, we are 2 weeks away. 2 weeks from today on Thursday.
Yeah. Well, that's when we're gonna embark.
Right.
But
yes,
we're over 2 weeks from leaving.
Right.
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Oh.
I can taste it. I can feel it. The sun.
I know,
I can
right?
feel the depression leaving my body.
Yes.
I can feel it for 3 days. It will leave my body. It
Yeah.
will promptly come back harder than ever once we get back on that plane on the way back here.
But it's like, it's kind of bittersweet because like it's like the kickoff to summer though. Like once we go, it's kind of like Happy Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like everything's gonna start warming up. Everything, like the pools are gonna start opening soon. Like it's gonna be a time.
And then we're gonna have a fantastic finale.
Oh my gosh! Yes, absolutely.
We're gonna have a fantastic finale.
Yes.
Y'all,
we have to
did I
find
tell
something to
y'all?
do.
Yes. Did I tell y'all that we have decided what the finale is going to be? Because I guess, Zaria's birthday is now the summer finale.
Oh, you're talking about the finale for summer. I was talking about
Yes.
the show finale.
No.
But that
Summer
too, yes.
The summer-
let them know. Let
The
them know.
summer finale will The summer finale will end in Vegas.
We're dancing in the studio. If you are only listening and not watching, we're dancing. We're dancing. I'm
Yes.
excited for Vegas.
I'm so
That'll be fun.
excited.
That'll be fun.
I've never been to Vegas.
I did. Me neither. And I
Yes.
did tell everybody in the group chat. I'm also going to Vegas for my work convention.
Yes.
So I guess I'm going to Vegas twice this
Twice.
year. Once in July and then turning around and going in September.
But it's
that's
almost
okay.
going to be like he's going once because he's not going with me.
And also, we're there to work. We
Yeah.
are doing, I think RuPaul's doing like a live show in Vegas.
yes,
So
Ru.
I think that's the only thing we'll realistically be able to do,
Yeah,
unfortunately. So we're there for work. We don't really get to explore the city a lot. So it'll be nice to go back and actually like do things like with the group. So it's gonna be a good time. But
And my girl Maddie is going, so who knows if we're
Is
gonna
she
remember
it?
the trip or not.
Oh, I don't like that implication. I don't know. That's a threat
What?
to my health and wellness. So she is confirmed coming now?
Yes, on birthdays.
Period. I love it.
know, health and wellness don't matter.
Yeah, health and wellness goes out the window. Yeah, sure.
On vacations
sure.
and on birthdays.
Yeah. Must have been the win.
Must have been the win.
But no, yeah, that's exciting. We need to get some details in place
yes.
immediately after we get off that ship, honestly.
Absolutely.
But yeah, it'll be fun. As far as my week, this week for me, let me go to my list. Hold on before I forget to say anything. We do have to kind of speed through because we do have a lot to yap about today. Some deeper topics, some honestly, these are all kind of deep today, so I might cry. No, I'm kidding. Where is my list? I'm all over the place today. There we go. Stuff I want to yap about. Here we go. Okay, yeah. So this week for me was my adulting week. Like that's what I've kind of dubbed it as. I had my doctor's appointment on Monday, and then funny story. I'm gonna get into it just for a little bit. So, for the past couple weeks, I had like this weird bump on my inner thigh, and I think it was like an ingrown hair that just kind of got like this. Maybe a TMI, y'all, but kind of got like some bacteria in it, and it just didn't look right, and it was kind of hurting a little bit, like at the touch, and it was like right like in the crotch, like right where the genitals are. So I was like, I don't really know about this because it was a bump at first. This is way too much information. It was a bump at first, and then it kind of grew into something a little bit interesting looking. So I was like, I should probably get this checked out. So I got it checked out on Monday, and the nurse practitioner was basically like, it's probably just an ingrown hair because I told her I had shaved, and then it came up a couple days later, and she was like, okay, yeah, this doesn't look like anything. But what was funny was she had asked me, she was like, just because like it's in that spot, like I do have to rule this out and ask you like what your like sexual activity is like. And I looked at her, I said, girl,
none.
Slim to none. And she burst out into laughter. So we shared a laugh.
That is hilarious.
So that was funny. She was like, yeah, I just thought I asked because it's right there and I kind of have to, like just in the area it's at. But she was like, when was your last encounter? And I was like, girl, like a year and a half ago. She was like, oh, okay. Then whatever.
Right,
you would have seen something pop up by then if it looked like anything else. So that was fun. And yes, so that was it. It was just an ingrown hair. It's fine now. I didn't even put the ointment on it because I haven't even went to go get it. Y'all are learning way too much about me on this episode.
You see, I'm like, okay.
Sorry, I'm spilling it, but I had an interesting week, and then I had to get my car, all my stuff done for my car. I got some new windshield wipers, so that's nice.
I need some fluid.
Anytime something needs to be done with my car, I take it to Russia because I have the warranty program. So I'm like, here, take it, here. The windshield wipers were not covered. So that kind of made me mad, but they were $40. So like every time it rains and I hear that, I'm like, oh, I need new windshield wipers. So I got that done too. And then I found out I have a dentist appointment on Monday. So it's just it's been an adulting week. It's been an adulting week. But yeah, I think that's like all I had. It was just appointments and work and all sorts of crazy stuff. I don't know if I want to go into detail, but maybe I should speak. I don't know. I'm trying to be more vulnerable on the pod. So I don't know how much I want to say about this or not. But
that's up to you, beloved.
Well, you guys know I've tried this thing called like quiet dating, right? And for the past few months, I was talking to this guy. Long story short, did not work out. So if I seem a little bit off today, it literally just happened a few hours ago while I was at work. So just want to throw that out there because I want you guys to still have somewhat of an idea of what's going on in my life since you guys listen to us every Sunday. And we're your favorite cousins. So, but yeah, I'll be okay in due time. Due time. But we're here. The show must go on, right?
Say, F them gays. Say it!
F them gays. But no, everybody send me your condolences with your finest gay friend in my Instagram DMs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anyway.
I forgot to tell y'all that I thought that I was concussed on Monday.
Oh,
Yeah, you know, working with kids is a dangerous job.
Hence why I would never do it.
It's a dangerous job. No, we were outside in the morning. Yeah, I was sitting on the ground playing with the kids as I do. He wasn't even my kid. He was a kid from a different classroom, but they all love me, right? And so he just really wanted to play. All right, let's play. But he was playing rough. When I say rough, I mean rough. But I was like, okay, sure. He's all boy. That's what he wants to do. He wants to play rough. That's fine. But then he like tried to like run up and hug me, but he ended up running up and like boom, like straight like right here.
Oh no!
When I say
you could have got a black eye from that. Okay.
Thank God my glasses were on.
Right.
I got so dizzy so fast. My head was hurting so bad. Like I was like, no way, I just got hit that hard.
Oh God.
And so like I knew it was a bad hit because everybody was like, oh my God, are you okay?
You can hear the impact on the cranium.
They were like, oh my God, are you okay? Do you need eyes? I was like, everybody please.
Everybody please. Just give me a second.
And so like a parent was like, they had parked because they were coming to drop off their kid. They were getting out the car as it was happening. They were like, oh my God, are you okay?
Everybody please.
Lower your voice first. And she was like,
you're embarrassing
like she
me.
said, are you okay? Like 3 times. And I couldn't even respond. I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. And then she was like, she just got knocked.
Knocked is crazy.
Lady.
Knocked is,
like, she had, it was like shock and concern. So I'm like, he must have really like,
yeah,
from
he
the
laid
looks
you
of
out.
It, he must have really got, and he did. So I had to take like some medicine, and then I just went out. I went on about my day. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I did like say something, of course, but
right.
I'm going on about my day. I'm sure they didn't handle this the way they were supposed to. But anyways, oh
God.
But then like towards the end of the day, I got like dizzy again, and like my head started hurting again. I said, am I concussed?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, they made me go to the emergency room. Well, because I went to immediate care, but then they made me go to the emergency room.
Whatever, you work in a hospital, so like just go.
I was like, I called mom. I said, Mom, I think I have a concussion, but they said that I don't, and I haven't had any effects since then. Thank God.
Yeah.
But like,
it's probably just like still like the impact on it. You know what I'm saying?
But I was like, because I was literally like spinning.
Oh my God, I would have passed out just for the attention.
No, serious.
I'm like, let me take a little rest while I can.
I didn't see his dad at all. So today I was like, let me tell you about your son, and maybe we need to work on him not being so rough.
Yeah, that was crazy.
He almost took me out. Yeah. Then he almost took out another little. I'm sorry.
Oh
this
God.
one was funny today because he did this one on purpose. He was running. They were running alongside each other, and the accuracy was crazy. He said, "Boom!"
Oh.
I said, "No way!"
And you know them big-headed boys. They don't.
And that
feel
head
nothing.
is rather large, and he didn't. And he kept on running, and and this is one of my babies. She's on the ground. I said, "No way!" I said,
"Oh my God!" I would have been just like her.
Look, and I know that hurt because I was a victim of it. Just a few days ago.
Victim number 2.
Okay, I know you're hurting right now.
No, that's crazy. I'm gonna add that to my list. Throwing their heads into people. Because if I get concussed by my own child or by a child, like no. I'm suing for emotional distress. Anyway, let's talk about our books. Going into the books.
Suing yourself.
I finally finished my March book, guys. It was everything I needed it to be. It was such a simple story. We're not reading anymore, so I'm going to give it away. It was, I love the story too because the sheriff of the town, if you guys don't know, I read All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby from the Leftover Bookstore, which Kansas I love. Such a good read.
Hallelujah.
And they also have an audiobook on Audible too because I was listening to it while I was at work. Anyway, not the point. Such a good story. Like it's about a black sheriff in a small white town. Everybody like, oh, this isn't about race, but like, yes, it is about race. Right. And it was the serial killer who was killing all these kids and continuing to kill like people in town who were finding out and getting closer to who he was.
Right.
Was an older black man, somebody nobody expected. And the sheriff was like, you're killing like little black boys and girls for what? And of course he goes into like his whole monologue about people gave up on him and the system. And I don't want to get too deep into it because we do have other things to talk about. But such a good read, y'all. Such a good read. A lot of twists and turns. The red herrings. Every time like there was like, I love a story. When there's things pointing to somebody else, they're killed off. It was a good read. It was a good read. It was so good. So I have to take a couple breaks from reading, and I'm gonna start my April book tomorrow. So yeah, so it was so good, y'all. It was so good.
Yeah.
I feel so accomplished too.
You should.
You know,
You
I was
should.
like, I was a little late, but March was a busy month for me, but it was so good.
Yeah, March kind
So
of
good.
March
It's
kind
okay.
of came and punched me in the stomach.
Yeah, and then April, we have a busy April
We do
too.
have a
Next
busy
couple weeks are gonna be
April.
very, very busy as well, but it's okay.
We're gonna make it.
It's all
You
right.
know, we
Whatever
have
it
a
takes.
goal.
No Degrassi.
No, seriously. I have a long flight in 2 weeks, so I can just
Right.
But no, my book was fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna give away too much because this is a series.
Right.
But no, it was really good. At the heart of the story, my book was Legend Born. At the heart of the story, it's literally about grief, and navigating that at such a young age, and grief of something traumatic. Like grief is losing somebody is already hard, but like once you lose them in a traumatic way, it's a lot. There's a lot of PTSD. There's a lot of nightmares. But of course, it's about a girl who gets accepted into this program. So she's in high school, but they're going to like a college program, whatever. Not whatever, but sorry.
You know what you mean, y'all.
You know what I mean. But she's like thrust into this magical world. With all, and the best part about it, Negroes.
Right.
So race plays a big part in the two. But yeah, she's thrust into this magical world where she finds out like this group of people, they're called Legendborns, and they literally, their job is to like protect people against the Shadowborns, which are basically just demons, who literally are sent to harm people. So she gets thrust into this world. She's called like a once born. The leader of the Legendborn, Cell, he's not really too keen on her, but because he thinks she's a liability. And this guy Nick, who became her peer mentor because she got in trouble because of some events that happened. And so the dean was like, all right, look, I'm not going to expel you, but you're going to have a peer mentor for the rest of this. And so his name is Nick. And at first she wasn't really feeling Nick, but then like her and Nick kind of bonded because her and Nick had to fight a demon together, and she almost died from the demon. But Nick saved her. Yes.
Okay, Nick.
Yes, Nick saved her because Nick is a Legendborn.
Right. He get it.
Yes. So they both have like stories of grief and traumatic things, so they kind of like connect. And so like it's literally just her navigating through finding out about all these magical creatures. Turns out like she can resist, because Cell can erase memory. She can kind of resist it. Like the memory would be spotty for her, but still anybody else wouldn't have no recollection of anything.
Oh yeah, I think you did touch on that when we talked about it a couple weeks ago, probably. So, yeah.
It's a really good story.
Okay, period.
The ending was fantastic. I actually cannot wait for the next book, but I've started a new series, so we're gonna circle back to the Legendborn series.
Yes, and then just a reminder, the books we are talking about are brought to you by Left on Red Bookstore in Wichita, Kansas.
Yes.
We have more information in our bio subscription, whatever you're listening or watching on. Everything will be there. My book for April is Successful Failure. The author's name escapes me. I'm so sorry, y'all, but it's in the description. It's in the description. And then Zaria,
mine
you are reading
is Black Women Must Die Exhausted.
Yes.
It's a one book of a 3-part series. I feel like her first name is Jane.
I think so. Yes.
But yes, it's all in the description box.
Yes, more information. Yes, more information coming. Not more information coming. The information's down there. Right. What am I trying to say? Oh, quick things about TV. What have we been watching this week? What's been anything? I've been watching this new reality show on YouTube. Me and Erica were kind of talking about it in our group chat, but you don't really watch the TikToks until they kind of build up, and you like to go back and watch.
Yes.
So you'll see.
I like to binge watch.
You'll see the conversation we were having. It's called the Unwell Winter Games. It's what's the name's?
I saw it.
Yes, what's the name's brand? I forget the lady's name, but she has like it's like energy drinks and like protein or something like that. It's like a whole like wellness brand, I think.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I'm just watching for Juliette Marie Porter from Siesta Key. I love my problematic queen, and I'll say it again. If you can get past the Hutta and Louis jump scares, which is all episode 1 basically about, unfortunately. It's a cute watch. I want to get like an agent and book me for stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, get me in there. They filmed for 4 days. They're not just sitting in the house or doing like winter sports. And it's fun. It's fun to watch because they're just not just sitting around getting drunk and fighting. Like, there's cash prizes, there's advantages. It's a cute little series. So it's on YouTube. It's free. So if y'all want to go watch it, it's a fun time. There's a lot of interesting personalities mixed in there. A little bit of everybody. They do have somebody from Secret Lives and Woman Wives on there. So I know that's been a topic of discussion with the recent news with what's the name, and the DV stuff. But yeah, it's an interesting mix of people. There's some influencers in there y'all probably know or may not know of, some reality stars. So it's a cute little watch, something just to put on, do some laundry too. But yeah, that's really all I've been watching this week.
Me and my boyfriend started a show. One thing about a person who works the night shift, they always have something to watch.
Right.
But he's like a very action-packed violence.
Magic. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
It's a lot of things that he watches. Honestly, he could be entertained by anything because I made him sit through Dreamgirls and he was sad.
I need another. Well, Dreamgirls is a classic though. Like, come on,
but
you can't not like Dreamgirls.
You know,
but yeah,
you know how men are about musicals.
Yeah,
he was sad.
Yeah, he was sad when we were watching Vanderpump Rules in San Antonio.
He was sad.
He was like, wait,
that man could be entertained, okay? But
he was sad.
So I found a show that I was like, okay, this is like a happy medium. Like, it's not too much, like, because sometimes the violence and the gore is just too much.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what, we can do this. The Mayor of Kingstown, it's on Paramount Plus. It has 4 seasons already. Thank you God.
Yes. Yes.
But it's basically about, he's not even like a real mayor. But it's this little town called Kingstown. His brother was running it. Then his brother got killed. So now he's starting to run it. Basically, they're doing a lot of illegal things, trying to, in the name of keeping the peace between, like the gangs and stuff. Within the prisons, outside of prison. Like, basically their job is to keep peace, to help people by some very illegal means.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, kind of tea.
Yeah.
I'm here for that. My interest is kind of peaked.
Yeah.
Low key. Okay, I may have to. What's it called again? You said
The Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown. I'm gonna write that down real quick. Mayor of Kingstown. Sorry, y'all, I have to put that on my phone. I may have to tap into that because I have too many shows on my list right now that I still need to watch. So
yes,
who knows when I'll get to them all? But we'll see. I was gonna sit and like binge watch some shows this weekend, but now we're going out.
Yeah,
so, and after the week I've had, I need it. So it's gonna have to wait. Maybe for Sunday. We are going out. We are doing things this weekend. Okay. Anything else you want to add? Anything reading and watching? Okay, all right. Well, moving into our hot topics. First one, we wanted to discuss. Oh, sorry, I don't know what I swallowed there, but it wasn't good. We wanted to discuss and kind of shine some light on the Iran situation.
Yes, we did.
I'm going to be completely honest with everybody. I know little things about what's going on. As y'all know with me, it's hard for me to indulge in a lot of stuff like this just because it just makes me sad. So we kind of want to give just a quick breakdown of what's going on, why it matters, why y'all voted for this, and kind of how it's impacting not only like us, like the small people, but globally. So I think, are you finding like an article or something we can kind of refer back? Do you have some notes? Okay.
Well,
I'll let you take it away then.
I would first like to start out with what happened yesterday.
Oh goodness.
A lot of people don't know that we did a huge airstrike against Lebanon yesterday.
Yes.
I don't know if y'all know that your president said that he was eliminating an entire civilization.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
And there were over 100 strikes within 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, sent to Lebanon. Devastation, obviously. So there's that.
Yeah.
Basically, the war with Iran It's all over oil. Literally.
Okay.
It's a power struggle against oil.
Right.
Hence why the gas prices are
Yeah.
so high.
Yep.
Now, this has been something that Trump has been trying to do since 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, y'all reelected him. What are we doing? The president has been saying that there is no war. There is no war. Yes, there is.
Right.
We are quite
In
literally,
it. Yeah. It's here. Hello.
We are quite literally in a war right now.
Yes.
And it is all basically over oil. Give me 1 second.
No, you're good.
I can get the article.
Yeah.
Yes.
We don't want to sound ignorant to anybody. We don't want to misquote or put anything else out.
No. But
yeah, because this is some tough shit.
Yes. Okay. Let's see here.
Bear with us, everybody.
Okay, here we go. Yes. All right. Are we ready?
Yes. Okay, and we're not going to go into great detail, everybody. We're just giving,
right,
the bullet points.
Okay. So, basically, oh my gosh, I need to put my phone on Do Not Disturb.
No, literally, every time we start filming, it has to go on that moon.
God.
It's okay. Don't even worry about it.
Sorry.
We're good. Give us a second, everybody.
Yes. Okay.
Perfect.
So, basically, this is actually a decades-long thing, but it is coming to a head now.
Right.
So it started on February 28th. Yes, conflict was sparked across the Middle East after the U.S. and Israel launched wide-ranging strikes on Iran, killing the country's supreme leader on February 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And then Iran responded by launching attacks on Israel and U.S. allied states in the Gulf. And then this quickly spread quickly escalated, spreading to Lebanon with casualties and damage mounting on all sides. The U.S. and Iran have agreed to a conditional 2-week ceasefire starting April 7th. So right now we're in a ceasefire.
We're in a ceasefire, yeah.
That kind of was revoked once that man...
I'm about to say, yeah,
which was
Well, what's the date? Wait, what's the date today? Oh, today's the 9th. Okay, well, I'm thinking
so
yesterday we broke that ceasefire, which
exactly
is anybody surprised?
Exactly. So when the U.S. and Israel first attacked, they targeted Iran's missile infrastructure, military sites, and leadership in the capital, Tehran, and across the country. Iran's supreme leader, who had led the country since 1989, was killed during the first wave of strikes. Israel's military say dozens more senior figures in the powerful Islamic Revolutionary War Corps were also killed.
Mm-hmm.
Their leader's son was named as the successor on March 8th.
Okay.
Let's see. The U.S. and Israel have also targeted key sites linked to Iran's nuclear program, which Iran insists is entirely peaceful, in Iranian oil and gas sites. They include Karg, I think I'm saying that right, Kharg.
Okay.
Karg Island, home to a major oil terminal that is considered Iran's economic lifeline. You see how this ain't making sense?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's their economic lifeline, right, and it's gone,
right.
What does it do with us?
Right.
Anyways, Israel also targeted South Pars, part of the world's largest natural gas field. Outside its territory, an Iranian warship was sunk by a U.S. submarine in the Indian Ocean near Sri Lanka on March 4th. At least 87 people were killed. The U.S.-based group Human Rights Activists in Iran reported on April 2nd that 3,530 people have been killed in Iran since the war began, including 1,600 civilians, of whom at least 244 were what? Kids.
Mm-hmm.
We're killing kids.
Yeah.
I don't think y'all understand, like, that's war for us.
Yeah.
We don't go somewhere and be like, this is where we're gonna meet up at, and we kill people.
Yeah.
Humans.
Yeah.
Teachers.
Mm-hmm.
Children. Families. Yes, okay. We just gonna keep going then. And I'm not gonna read all of this, but I'm trying to
Right.
get to the
Yeah.
important parts in what has transpired, because a lot of people don't know actually that we really are in the middle of a war. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. No, this isn't like just for shits and giggles. Like,
exactly.
oh, no, we are in it actually.
And war affects everybody.
Yes. Yes.
Economically,
Mhm.
socially, like
Mhm.
politically, war affects all of us. And economically, we're screwed right now.
Yeah.
We've been screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry. Iran accused the U.S. and Israel of launching an attack on a girls' school near IRGC base in southern Iran on February 28th, saying 168 people, including around 110 children, were killed. The U.S. said it was investigating the incident, while Israel said it was not aware of any military operations in the area. You're investigating something. We're not aware of something. Somehow we're in a war. Yeah, good. Anyways, on April 3rd, a U.S. F-15 fighter jet was shot down over western Iran. The pilot was quickly rescued in a search and rescue operation, which also came under fire, was launched to find a second crew member. Reports emerged late on April 4th that he had been found, and Trump confirmed that shortly afterwards. Let's see. La 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 la. La la la. Let's move on. Let's see.
While she's looking for that, I have one thing to say. It's so crazy how like not we, but y'all know what I mean. As a country can say like, oh, funding on this is not important, or like we're trying to put money in other places, and that other place is war. We sure got money for war.
We certainly have
Anytime
money
a
for war.
bill is shut down, anytime the government shuts down because they can't figure out how to spend what and what goes, there's people who aren't getting paid. There's people who are still living paycheck to paycheck. Y'all want to cut programs to help people out, but we got money for war.
Okay,
we got money for war. We got money for guns. We got money for detention centers. We got money for conversion therapy.
People who are literally, who can't have life-saving operations because they can't afford them.
Right.
People who are having to choose between getting insulin and getting their groceries. People who freaking can't even afford to have a home to live in.
Right. No, literally.
Who don't have the luxury of having a bill, because sometimes having a bill is a luxury because you have somewhere to stay. You have lights on.
Yeah.
You have to pay for it, but still, people don't have that.
Right.
People can't go to school for free. We don't have nothing. We got money for some war.
Always.
Y'all just y'all was trying to cut SNAP benefits. You did cut SNAP
benefits.
Even if I
said they didn't try, they did.
You did cut SNAP benefits.
Yeah, but we got money for war.
People can't feed their families. Y'all mad because y'all talking about some people getting crab legs with their SNAP. So what?
Who care? People are too concerned about what other people are doing.
But we got people dying. We got people dying. We got
innocent people dying, mind you.
Let me tell you, like and these aren't. Of course, sure, we should put money into the military to protect us if something happens over here.
Right.
Why are we going and bothering people?
It's always we always gotta get involved in shit we have no business being in.
Power struggle.
It's always us.
Because
it's always
we want to
us.
control oil.
Yeah.
Do you think that's gonna go the way you think it is?
Yeah.
It don't make sense.
Yeah. It's a dick sucking contest. I didn't mean to say that. I did.
I mean,
it is. No, it literally is, and that's why I'm putting damn near $45 in my tank. For a little Ford Escape, mind you.
Listen, and
mind you,
and still we got it good.
Literally,
to be putting $30 and $40 in our tank and it not sticking.
Literally,
we got kids worried about whether they gonna make it home or not, because
if they can eat or not.
Okay, because drones is coming.
Oh, don't even get me started.
I'm just saying, we got kids worried about if they even gonna wake up the next morning because they are under fire,
under attack. Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. Truly.
It makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yes.
Yeah. I didn't mean to get off on a tangent, but I just
I
had that thought and I wanted to get it out.
It's true. I'm just saying. Anyways, so on March 29th, Israel's Magen David Adom ambulance service said 19 people have been killed by missile fire since the start of the war. 19 to 3,000 people. Anyways, there have also been strikes in countries hosting U.S. bases: Qatar, Bahrain, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, and Kuwait, and U.S. allied Oman and Saudi Arabia. 13 U.S. service members have been killed. Iran has also been accused of attacking oil and gas facilities, shipping, and civilian sites. At least 24 people have been killed across the Gulf so far, most of them securing personnel or foreign workers. The UAE has reported 13 deaths, including a civilian contractor with its military who was killed in Bahrain. I hope I'm saying that right. 7 people have been killed in Kuwait, while Oman, Saudi Arabia, and Bahrain have each reported 2 deaths. In northern Iraq, a French soldier was killed by a drone. So then the president of Iran basically issued an apology and says that from now on, the military should not attack neighboring countries unless attacked first. But still, attacks are happening because
I'm gonna say it's
we're
going in a
war.
circle.
We're in a war.
Yeah.
So this says the war could last. In early April, Trump set a new 48-hour deadline for Iran to reopen the vital Strait of Hormuz shipping.
Sure.
Right. Shipping channel. He escalated his threats on Iran, warning a whole civilization will die tonight.
Yeah.
He said that yesterday.
How did he say that? Wasn't that I could have swore I saw that in a tweet, but I could be wrong.
No.
Okay. Maybe I just saw somebody quote what he said in a tweet. That could have been it. Okay. Isn't he banned from Twitter?
Yes. Hours before Trump's deadline approached on April 7th, the U.S. and Iran announced it would implement a 2-week ceasefire after an intervention by Pakistan detailing plans to secure an end to the conflict. Trump said he agreed to a double-sided ceasefire, which was closely followed up by Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi. Sounds right. Announcing Tehran would agree to a ceasefire if attacks against Iran are halted. Under the deal, Iran agreed to reopen the Strait of Hormuz for 2 weeks after more than 1 month of imposing a blockade in the vital trading channel. In exchange for a halt to U.S. military strikes in Iran, Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif declared the ceasefire was in effect immediately and agreed to host delegates in Islamabad. I hope y'all listen.
It's okay.
Okay,
you're doing your best. You're doing your best.
Both sides. A few hours after the ceasefire was announced by Trump, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin, I'm not even going to attempt that, said Israel supports President Trump's decision to suspend strikes against Iran for 2 weeks, subject to Iran immediately opening the straits and stopping all attacks on the U.S., Israel, and countries in the region. The statement added that the ceasefire does not include Lebanon. And maybe that's why. Speculation about when the war would end had shifted on multiple occasions as leaders provided conflicting timelines for ending hostilities. Trump said on March 31st that U.S. military action could end within 2 or 3 weeks with or without a deal broker with Iran, saying that the U.S. had achieved its goal in Iran, which the president of Iran said, you're being lied to.
Right.
He said he's not telling y'all the truth.
Somebody's lying. We know who it is.
He's trying, which Trump is like, oh, we're winning this. They're breaking down. No, you're a fucking liar. That's what you are. Okay. Iran's president said on the 31st of March that Tehran had the necessary will to end the war, but his country would need guarantees required to prevent repetition of aggression. So basically, that's where we are. We are in a quote unquote ceasefire.
Right.
But as we know,
it won't last. It won't
last.
It never does.
Yesterday, I'm sorry. The 2nd of April is when all of this is.
The 2nd. Okay, yeah. Got you. Because we're filming this on the 9th.
Yes.
So, but I got you. Okay, that makes a little more sense.
So.
Gotcha. Oh, we
are in a war.
Yeah.
It is very serious. People are dying.
Yeah. For no good reason.
For an unnecessary end.
Right.
If we are being told to be optimistic that this will end soon, I guarantee you it is not.
Yeah,
damage
is done.
Being ran by a tyrant, someone who says an entire civilization will end tonight. Nobody in their right mind, nobody without a dictator mindset will say anything like that. He is not a leader. He is a tyrant. Unfortunately, he is Hitler. We're being ran by a Nazi. I want y'all to know that right now. And things will get worse before they get better. Yeah. I want y'all to know that we do have 2 more years of this Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
We're in year 2.
Yeah, we're at midterms. Yeah.
We have 2 more years of this.
We were at midterms.
He's been he's if sexual assault charges and that he was not found innocent of did not keep this man from not becoming president. I want y'all to know that things are about to get really wicked.
Yeah.
Really fast. They already have kind of. Every day it's a new headline. Every day he is saying something else. Every day something is happening against our will. Every day.
Yeah. And every day people act shocked and surprised. And I'm just here like, well, I mean, kind of everything he said he was going to do, no? That's why I really just have no thoughts, because this is everything
he said he was
going to do. And I think they said, like, with the math, like half of Project 2026 is complete. Or 2025 or whatever it was.
Project 2025.
Right. That's already complete. And it's just like, well, everybody's acting shocked. You're shocked?
I'm not shocked.
You're shocked?
People were warned. People were told.
People on crying TikTok. I voted for Trump. I don't know why why are you crying? Why are you crying?
Here's my thing.
Why are you crying?
I don't want you to tell me how wrong you were. I want you to sit in your vote. I want you to sit in your vote. There's no point of you telling. There's no point of you telling me something that I already know. You can't apologize to me.
Yeah.
You can't come back from that. It does not matter. Your vote counted. Your vote counted.
Yeah.
It counted. So now you have to sit here and watch what you did.
Yep, what you voted for.
You have to sit here. That your conscience is eating you up. And it's probably not even your conscience. You don't feel guilty. You don't feel bad. You're mad that the things that you wanted to happen aren't happening. You're mad that the things that you thought that Kamala was going to do not happening.
Yeah.
He's making your life a living hell. You're mad that you have to pay all this money for all these things. You're mad that the stuff that was benefiting you is being cut out. You didn't think it was. You thought you were above.
Yep.
You thought you were bigger than the program.
Yep.
You're not. Trump don't want nobody to win but rich white men. He don't care about nobody else. Nobody else. If you're not making more than $100 million, he doesn't care. If your skin ain't as white as snow, he doesn't give a damn.
Right.
You're sitting here confused about something that he's been telling us.
Yeah. But once again, people were shocked for some odd reason.
You're
I don't.
You're shocked. In the groups that and the people that belong to groups that he was specifically targeted. I'm talking about my Negroes, my Latinos,
right?
Any person of color, any trans person,
right?
Any gay person,
my gosh,
any woman,
yeah.
Anybody that was and white women, y'all a little different, so
women, but sure,
right? But we
know
not
at the time.
we know who y'all stand with when the time comes. But no, anybody who was a part of a group that he was targeting, who voted for him, please shut the hell up.
Yeah. Yeah, feel what you need to feel, but don't feel it this way. Don't
feel it out loud.
Yeah, and I just don't understand. Sometimes people we just need to shut up.
Shut up. Shut your mouth.
Yeah,
you thought you were gonna come over here and get some sympathy. You thought it was. It's okay.
We kind of just needed to stop talking. Just sometimes.
God forgives. I don't.
Sometimes we just need to stop talking. But yeah, I mean, like I said before, I mean, this is exactly what he wanted. It's exactly what you voted for. So I really can't. I feel bad for all the innocent people being killed over oil. That's the only person I feel bad for.
Which we know
and me
oil
that I have to sit
is
through
$1
it.
trillion.
No, it's very. I just. This is one last question before we move on. How does I know you said this all started over oil, which I feel like is a lot of conflict around the world because oil is, it's important. But it's just like, how does a disagreement over oil equate to, I'm just going to take out a whole civilization of people. How do we get here?
I mean,
how do we get here?
That's kind of the history of the U.S.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. How does that just why can't we just all sit and just talk things
because
out?
once we have
optimistic me.
Once we have, okay, well, this is ours. You can't have it.
Right.
Well, I really, really want it.
Right.
There is no agreement
that's true.
You can keep getting your oil. You can keep paying us.
Okay.
It's trade.
You sound like a cute dog right there for a second.
I'm a little country. I'm sorry. But no, seriously, you can keep getting it.
Right.
You gonna pay us.
You're right.
You don't control this. This is us.
So the only way to take control of what the oil has to bring is to kill everybody?
Yes, because they're not gonna give up control. He wants complete control.
Oh, what are there? I didn't stay awake in
history
school.
History
class.
If you want complete control, nobody's ever gonna just hand that to you.
Well, yeah, especially something like oil.
Oil. I'm just saying.
That's wild, y'all. That's not wild, but y'all know what I mean. Like that's just. Anyway,
That's y'all.
Any last? My brain is fried.
And
Any
like I
last
said,
thoughts?
this is like a decades long thing, but like.
Well, yes.
But unfortunately, he has no sense.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Moving on. We're about 15 minutes left. We wanted to talk about. Hold on, my phone isn't open. We wanted to kind of sing on a somber note. I promise things are going to get better as we wrap up the episode. But so Offset. I don't know who Offset is. A former member of Migos, I guess, because they're not like a thing anymore. They all have their own individual, careers and things now. But he was shot outside a Hard Rock hotel. I'm not sure what in Vegas.
How long?
Interesting. We made it to reconsider our choice, but I feel like people just get shot in Vegas. Like, that's just But it's interesting
outside of the glitz and glam, Vegas is the hood. People forget that.
Absolutely, like there's a lot of money in Vegas too, new and old money. So, but Offset is in stable condition. Non-life threatening injuries. There was an arrest made on the scene. Lil TJ was arrested. No gun charges.
No
I have to pronounce that right. I don't know who y'all. I don't know if y'all know who Lil TJ is, but I had to Google him. Rapper, songwriter, whatever. I'm not sure his relation to Offset, but people in that industry, especially being black men, I'm sure they all kind of, flock together sometimes. But I guess he was arrested for something else, but it wasn't gun related. So basically, I saw that and I was like, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't want to word this. Has hip hop gotten a little bit? Because who knows where this shooting came from, but it was, I'm pretty sure, like a heated discussion, something that happened inside the casino got brought outside the casino and it became a whole thing. But it's just like, were a lot of rappers getting shot back then, of course, besides the obvious ones, but like is the
answer is yes, they were.
But at this rate though, I feel like all these rappers are dying all the time.
Absolutely. Yes.
Really? But I do have some discussion. I have an answer that question that I wrote. Ooh, you may be right. People like Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke. That was recently, not too recent, but in our time. Young Dolph. That was also recent. Is hip hop more dangerous now, or I know Noah's is being dead.
Young Dolph.
Is hip hop more dangerous now, or just more visible with like social media, things like that?
No.
You think it's not
I don't
more dangerous at all?
I quite literally don't think anything has changed in that aspect because, like back then, rappers were like larger than life. So like you heard about it, you was gonna hear about it.
Yeah, I know they have like, because that's what kind of keeps hip hop alive is like having beefs and rap battles and things like that, and which is that's just a part of hip hop. Like that's always gonna be a part of hip hop. But it's just like, were they always taking it like, I don't know. This is probably unrelated, but it just begs the question: like, is it always that serious where it needs to get to like shootouts is what I'm saying, and gun violence?
Is anything ever that serious?
Well, absolutely not. But that's what I'm trying to get at. It's just like, what warrants you if I lose a rap battle, I'm just gonna go shoot him?
Well, see, now a lot of it,
once again, I just don't understand the violence.
Well,
I don't get
it. What am I trying to say? A lot of rappers don't just have rap beefs. Like, they're not just beefing because of music.
Right.
There's always...
But there's little disses and stuff.
Well, that's where the music comes in.
Right.
The beef has nothing to do with the actual music, though. The beef is something...
way deeper.
Different. Like, Drake and Kendrick Lamar. Like, their beef is basically because of... basically,
wasn't it something like with the label or something?
Basically, Drake feeling like Kendrick didn't kiss the ring.
Right.
That's what that is. The beef between Puffy and not Puffy. Yep. The beef between Biggie Smalls and Tupac was
P. Diddy.
The coast.
Right.
Culture
versus Pac.
was culture.
Right.
Was they started off as friends and then it turned into some other stuff, backstabbing, sleeping with other people. Like, it's a lot of stuff.
Right.
Pop Smoke, somebody put his address.
Yep.
And somebody went and robbed him and killed him. Like, that's how it was.
My gosh, yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, somebody trying to rob it. Like, it's always something different. Young Dolph, somebody trying to rob, like, somebody from a gang. Who else? What's that boy's name? King Von gang.
Oh yeah.
Like, it could be any.
I forgot about him.
Thing at any point in time.
Yeah.
The music is just what elevates. The music is just what escalates things.
Yeah.
Because now you are not just involving yourself. You're involving
other people. Yeah.
Other people. You're involving the culture. You're involving. Yeah. Now I am one for a good rap battle.
Absolutely.
We're gonna get some good songs. You gonna say some stuff in that song.
Yeah.
Like even members of groups like Migos. Like
yeah.
They were beefing.
Yeah.
Members of NWA were beefing because one member was getting treated better contractually than the other members.
Yep.
And so Ice Cube left. They made a diss song about him. He made a diss song about them. A very great diss song called No Vaseline. Them niggas saw each other in the club.
Yeah.
No, in the mall. They ran up.
Oh, in the mall.
They ran up on Ice Cube in the mall and a big old fight ensued. Like, that's just.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Mm-hmm. Now, once people start dying, you have to take into consideration, are these people a part of different gangs?
Yeah.
Who is in these people's entourages?
Right.
Shoot, if we really want to discuss it, Pooh Shiesty just went to back to jail because this nigga kidnapped and robbed Gucci Mane because Gucci Mane wouldn't let him out of his contract. Yep. Like, there's always something bigger. There's always something deeper.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Now, like I said, once we get to shooting people, it's because egos.
Yep. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
it's ego.
Yep.
Where you
manhood, pride.
You think you better than me?
Nah.
Now you gotta die.
Yeah.
Or it's a respect thing. You feel super disrespected, which also goes back to ego.
Yeah.
We are once again from separate gangs. I really just don't like you, and so unfortunately, you do have to die. At the end of the day, it's ego. It's ego. It's ego.
Yeah.
And it's been thrust.
Yeah. Bottles up.
Yeah.
Usually over a few years.
Yeah.
Tit for tat kind of stuff. Yeah. So. That makes sense. I had one other point. Oh, yeah, because I know Jay-Z, he had did an interview with somebody and he was answering a question about like the rap game and kind of how things have changed since his prime and stuff like that. And he was like, I just think people are taking things, too seriously these days. And, this, and it's just like, I think he was kind of referring to like the whole like the Drake and Future situation. And so, but you kind of kickstarted that in a way, but that's a different discussion. But I want to throw that out there too.
Jay-Z was also involved in a very iconic rap beef with Nas.
Yep.
Some great songs because of that from both parties, and I mean, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, that's what I was thinking
did Nas win he did?
That's okay.
It depends on who you ask, though. It really does depend on who you ask.
You win some, you lose some.
Okay.
It's okay.
Because they was.
Yeah, and I think that's probably, he was talking about that too, because I mean he's been in stuff like that, so I think he was trying to compare like that versus now, and that's, I was thinking about that too. So, but anyways, we're gonna wrap up a little bit with some Euphoria. I do have a couple things to talk about with Euphoria. I know you're not gonna watch the new season, aren't you?
I watched the first episode with y'all.
Okay, that's something. Because
season
as
2
this
just really threw me off.
It threw a lot of people off, but I think my thing about Euphoria is because, okay, let me get into it. So it'll drop today when you guys are listening to this. So the premiere will probably already be out. So I kind of wanted to give our like thoughts, opinions, predictions, things like that. Because I did see that season 3 was, it's rated the lowest season at 53% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Already?
It's the lowest rating in all 3 seasons. Yeah. I think season 1 was highest rated. It was somewhere around the 80s. And I think season 2 is like right under that. Like not by much though. But 53% on Rotten Tomatoes is crazy. But it's also like, what I was going to say is the thing about me and Euphoria, I don't watch Euphoria to be like, I don't watch it because it's a critically acclaimed, masterpiece of a show. We watch Euphoria to be entertained. We watch Euphoria for the mess, for the tea, right? At least I do. Yeah. I mean, that's how I just treat shows like that. I can't take that so seriously. I can't. It's too far removed from reality. At least I think going into season 3, because I have a couple predictions, but I want to hear what you have to say first.
See,
and just some thoughts going into the new season.
Here's my thing though. Like, you cannot. I hate when shows go away from what the show is supposed to be.
When they go too far away.
I hate when shows go away from what shows were supposed to be.
Right.
Euphoria was supposed to deal with the battle of a teenage the battle a teenager's having with addiction and grief.
Right.
We lost
addiction, a little bit of high school drama
and sexuality. That's what she was dealing with. She was grappling with. What are we doing?
Yeah.
And it's like, of course, we tell the stories of other people, but at the heart of the show, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I feel like in season 2, the addiction part became glorified.
You think so?
I absolutely.
Well, they were saying that about season 1 too. I mean, you know.
But I think season 1, she really was in it. You really got to show that.
Yeah.
That this is what it looks like. This is how it is.
Yeah.
It's
the reality of it.
Especially since it's from her perspective. Yes, it's a good time. I'm high.
Right.
I'm having a great time. I'm not thinking about all of the stuff that I have going on. I'm in the clouds right now.
Yeah.
On some stuff that I know I should not be ingesting.
Right.
You do that, and then season 2 is sex.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like,
a lot too much of it. Yeah.
What are we doing? Like, okay, cool. Everybody want a little stuff, and I think it mind boggles me because these are high schoolers.
Yeah. I always say Euphoria probably should have been set in college. Yeah. Like that should have been like a college age.
Yes.
So like I know the actors are grown, but the characters should have been set in or like young adulthood.
Yes.
In some
because
aspect,
to me,
you know,
like, I don't care that they are adults. They can be as grown as they want to be. Why am I seeing the boobs of what is supposed to be a
16-year-old girl?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why am I seeing a 16-year-old girl grinding and having, like, I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
Because in my mind, because that's what y'all are making me believe, this is who these characters are, that these are children.
Right.
And it doesn't matter that y'all hire people who do look like they're 30.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I just feel like Degrassi is a great show that talks about sex.
Don't even get me started.
You know that I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, it tackles it in a more...
And these are actual teenagers who are doing teen things, but it's focused towards teens. Why are we having teenagers in these grown situations?
Yep.
And it doesn't read as a cautionary tale. It reads as, wow, doesn't this look fun?
Right.
So I think
that's a good point, because I definitely agree. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's really why. And I know they're doing a 5-year time jump. Too late. Too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. Like,
yeah.
Y'all have but this because the showrunner is a weirdo. I'm sorry.
He is. Yeah. No. He. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on behind the scenes with him.
You can tell he gives Dan Schneider vibes.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah. That's a good comparison. I see that.
Way.
I do. I don't really like Barbara Freira. That's the girl that played Kat.
Yeah.
I know her and the director kind of had some creative differences, and she stepped away. I think she's she's something that I don't like. But anyway, not a good person. But props to her. I mean for stepping down, that's what she needed to do. It's just because a lot is going to change. And somebody even said, why is it like we're in like a Mexican cartel? Like what are we doing?
And it looks
we
like
strayed
the
a
show
lot from the plot.
Completely went to like action thriller, and it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, but the promos, they always make it look probably better than what it really is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just also remembering Fez, like his character. I wonder how they're gonna write him out. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they had to, but I'm interested to see how they do that. Of course, I already talked about the time jump, them not being in high school anymore. I'm interested to see kind of how they tie the characters back in, because I'm thinking like in real life, like they kind of touch on it, like on Degrassi, like some of them go to college, some of them kind of do their own things, and they focus on each other's story.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to see kind of how they tie them all back together. What else are my thoughts? I'm trying to think. I think that may be about it. I honestly just want to see how they're gonna pull it off, because this is the final season. I'm pretty sure that's what's been talking about. And of course, everybody on Twitter is like clowning them, like Zendaya running away from the set after filming her last scene because she's finally free. It's like it's what Nene Leakes running away.
Yes.
In her little marathon scene. But yeah, that's really all. Do you have any predictions about what's gonna happen? Oh, and that girl with that Rue owes money to.
Yeah.
I'm glad that I just want to see
And
them
hopefully that's like a
finish.
flashback. Because no way are you going to owe
I'm
a drug
sure.
dealer money and she's going to let you ride out for
You
5
know what I do
years.
think? I think there's going to be a lot of back and forth. I think I mentioned this when the teaser trailer had dropped a couple months ago, maybe. I think it's going to be a lot of flashing back, which, I mean, sure. As long as they do it right and they finish the plot holes and the seeds they planted in the last
See,
season.
and that's why I really don't like.
I'm just really interested to see how they're going to pull it off.
That's why I don't like
honestly.
big old time jumps like that.
Yeah, but you know the cast, they're all so busy.
Well, and I get that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is like.
Oh, you mean time jumps in the story?
Yeah.
Got you.
Because now you got to go back. We got to have all these flashbacks.
Yeah.
Somebody give it up. Like, I'm irritated.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like if you do it right, like I feel like in comparing Avengers Infinity War to Endgame, they did a 5-year time jump, but they didn't have to do flashbacks. You could just feel the weight of what happened in those 5 years within those characters.
They may try to do something like that. Who knows?
Hope so, because like in Endgame, like there's desperation. There are characters who just gave up on life. There are characters who are completely different than what they were, obviously 5 years ago, but they still have the same goal to get everybody back that they lost during the snap.
Yeah.
But you can feel the weight of that 5 years has had without actually having to go back with 5 years. You cannot do that with Euphoria because there's too many stories.
It's a lot going on.
Too many loose ends.
Yep.
And also there isn't a goal like how Infinity, like we knew that we had to defeat Thanos in some type of way. We knew we had to get people back in some type of way. We knew it took this long, but Euphoria, that's a completely different.
Yeah, there's really no goal besides, I mean, keeping Rue sober.
Yeah, you
maybe
quite literally have to do flashbacks.
Yeah,
for people to understand what's happening right now.
That's a good point.
So
yeah, well, we'll see y'all. Unfortunately, I don't care how it's rated. I will be watching, and I will be chatting about it. So, and I'm sure welcome back to Euphoria Sundays. Say what you want about Euphoria and how
for one last
far
time,
it's removed from season 1, episode 1, but it was so much fun on Twitter when things were going down.
I'm just like,
it was a time. It kind of feels like it reminds me of like Love Island, low key. Like that was like when everybody's kind of like on the same page, like talking, discussing. Like it's a good time when So maybe this would be a good thing for us too in these troubling times.
When shows go away from the plot, it's usually because they've been on for years. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Euphoria, I mean,
we don't have anything else to talk about because we've been on air for 10 years.
Yeah, gotta start recycling some.
Euphoria, you are on season 3. How do we dive so far out of the water? Like in season 2, like I think that's what's getting. Like you haven't even been a show for long enough. You don't have enough seasons for y'all to really.
They've been a long show, but it's not enough seasons of the show.
Y'all just taking 7-year breaks. That's not our fault.
Yeah.
But
bring Degrassi back. That's all I want to say.
Whatever it takes.
Literally, let's get a petition signed. Anything else you want to add? We've been yapping for a minute. Nope. So, all right, everybody. Well, this was a information-packed episode for sure. But y'all know we have to have these discussions every once in a while. So, we love you guys, and we'll see you next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.